new dawn.
Welcome to Fairmont Crest.
This is going to make history.
How awesome is that?
Your family rules this community.
Beyond the Gates. New daytime series premieres CBS Monday, February 24th.
Oh my God, I'm gonna tell you. Looking at that new promo for Beyond the Gates, I am super excited about it. I'm glad that a promo has finally been released. And from the promo that I've seen that I just showed on the clip, it looks amazing to me. Like, it's really giving, just black wealth, just glamour, good drama, you know what I'm saying? Good casting. Because that, I ain't even gonna say good casting, fabulous casting. I'm here for all of it. I am super here for it. I'm ready to dive into that show, get to know these new characters, get to look at these new sets, see how the drama unfolds, who's connected to who's scheming on who's sleeping with who. I'm ready for it. I cannot freaking wait. It looks so damn good. So freaking good. My goodness. Soon as I seen they dropped that, I said, oh, let me look at that. I can't tell you. I done replayed that promo so many times. That's how good it is. I can't wait. February can't get here fast enough. Getting into this episode of GH, I understand Nina and Carly both jumping into mama bear mode. I get it. Carly looking out for her son, Nina trying to look out for her daughter. I get it. But I feel like they both need to go sit down somewhere. Because I just feel like Carly and Nina are having a pissing contest with each other. I feel like they're making this more about them than it is about Willow and Michael and what's best for the children. So I'm glad, Michael made the decision to say, you know what, I'm not going to fight you on taking the kids with you tonight. Take the kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad he made that choice because at the end of the day, this does not need to get ugly. It don't. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure it's going to get ugly, but at least for the children's sake, keep the kids out of it. You know what I mean? As far as custody go, there shouldn't even be a custody battle. That's what makes it suck that Michael's leaving because I don't know how this is going to work. But if he was staying, there would really be no need for a custody battle. I would just split the custody 50-50. Willow can move out. She can go stay with Nina or whatever till she get her stuff together. Michael can continue to live in the gatehouse or whatever. But for the kids, I wouldn't even fight for custody. You know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like the kids don't need to go through that. And I'm glad Michael pointed that out to Carly, like how that was when Sonny and her used to battle for custody over him and Morgan. The toll that it took on them. So I'm glad he brought some clarity to the situation for her and she backed down. Because at the end of the day, custody battles nobody really wins that. You know what I'm saying? That's not a win for either one of them. It's a loss, especially for the kids. So I'm going to need Nina and Carly to go sit down. They could be there for their kids, for moral support. But other than that, they need to go sit down somewhere and stay out of it and let these kids work it out for themselves and figure that situation out. They're grown. You know what I'm saying? Carly's so busy dealing with Michael and what's going on with him. She missing what's going on with her, her own daughter. You need to go figure out what's going on with your child. But I'm glad she was there for Josslyn and stuff like that because Josslyn need her. It's good that Jason was there for her at the very least. I feel bad for Josslyn. To lose 2 boyfriends like that is insane. Losing them both to death. Like, that's pretty messed up, So I know that's going to play on her mind and whatnot. It's kind of crazy how some of these people, when they go through these traumas and these losses, a lot of them don't go to, grief counseling or go see Kevin or something for some type of therapy. They just, go through the motions, and then after a few months, a month or two, they start getting back into the groove of living their life again. But I'm like, damn, y'all don't think about going to therapy at all? Some type of counseling to help you out with your grief? I'm just saying. But yeah, it's a good thing, Jason was there, took her to the footbridge and stuff. I thought that was nice, let her, vent to him and talk with him about how she feel. I'm not surprised that Josslyn wants to find out how Dex died because everybody know his death was fishy as hell. That man was fine. He had a minor stabbing. It was minor. And for him to just be dead 5 minutes later, that don't even make no sense. So you already know, if Josslyn about to poke her head into this, it's only a matter of time for they find some clues that lead them to Cyrus. Because I'm going to need for Felicia to figure out and think back to what's missing from that day. Because she keeps saying something was off about it. And I need for her to remember. Because I'm pretty sure once she remember, it's going to lead to Cyrus. She going to remember some teeny tiny thing that's going to remind her of Cyrus being there. You know what I mean? Like something she seen him do, maybe something she heard him say, something. You know what I mean? Because it's time for somebody to nail his ass to the wall. Because I know he has something to do with this. And the last thing I want is for Liz to get caught up in this. You know, because it's pretty messed up that she pretty much is on desk duty at this point. She, you know, because the other option was administrative leave. But I'm glad she took the desk duty, you know. Good for her. You know, at least she get to keep working and making that money. But this is foul. You know, this is foul that this is starting to look like it's getting pinned on her. And I'm going to need Lucky, instead of taking her to the cafe, I'm going to need for him to get off his ass and investigate. It's like sitting at the cafe is not yielding any answers. We need to find out what's going on. Like, you need to get on your duty. Get on your job, sir. And clear your ex-wife of this mess. So she can get back to work and we can nail little fake pastor to the wall. Drew is so disrespectful. Oh, would Willow cheat on you if it wasn't real? Like, would she do that? Like, how rude and disrespectful can your ass be? Michael need to beat him down. But I respect how Michael handling it though. You know, not leaking that video, because at the end of the day, he's not gonna do that to his kids. You know what I'm saying? He's leaving the kids out of this. He's not going to do it to his kids. He's not going to do it to Scout. So I respect the fact that Michael's not going to do that. Because we all know Michael wants to get revenge another way. But I'm glad he warned Drew that if somebody else decided to leak that video, that's on them. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Because we all know Tracy ain't got no problem doing it. Because Drew thinks that throwing the whole Quartermaine past in everybody's face is going to make him look good or put him on equal footing, like he got a ground to stand on. Throwing what they've all done in their face is not boding well for you. You know what I'm saying? Because he's sitting there talking about, oh, you're not going to leak that video because it'll drag the Quartermaine name through the mud. The only name is really going to drag is yours. The only career that is going to impact is yours. I mean, the general public already know a lot of the Quartermaine dirt. A lot of their dirt is really not secret. A good chunk of it is public knowledge already. So all the shit Tracy and them done did, all the arrests and all that they publicly done had, you really think they worried about that? They are not worried. The Quartermaines are still wealthy. They still making money. And they name still hold weight in that town. So they not worried about it. They not worried about what gossip. And people got to say, people I'm sure already gossip about them in that town. That ain't nothing new. But I love how Tracy was dragging his ass, though. Tracy was reading that fool. And I loved every second of it. Let him know, like, sir, you are not one of us. She said you need to go back to being a cane. I loved it. I love it. Tracy was not letting her foot off his neck. And I freaking loved it. He talking about, oh, well, what would Alan and Lila and Edward think? First of all, I agree with Tracy. You don't need to speak their name because, for one, you never even met them. So you don't know what they were like. You don't know what they would approve or disapprove of or what they would say. That's not for him to, you know what I'm saying? Like, he worked my nerve. Like, then got the balls. Where does he get his balls to sit here and go to the gatehouse? After everything that happened, he really went to the gatehouse to try to talk to Willow. See, this is what I'm talking about. This whole situation between him and Willow is not romantic. It's cringy. It's creepy. It's weird. There's nothing romantic about this. Like, give that lady some space. Even if she was home, give her some damn breathing room. After everything that just happened, I highly doubt she wants to see or speak with your ass right now, long neck. Well, sit down. Tired of him. Give that lady some space. And I'm glad Nina did tell Willow, don't answer his calls. Do not. But I'm pretty sure Nina don't want her to answer that call for another reason too, because Lord knows Nina don't want that truth to come out that she been boning him this whole time. Nina know damn well she don't want that little tidbit of information to come out. Because I'm pretty sure that's gonna, throw a monkey wrench in her and Willow's relationship even further. They just got back cool. So I'm pretty sure, Nina don't want that little info to pop up. But I agree with Ned though. Like, Willow is at fault for this too, but I will put a lot of this on Drew ass. I would go after Drew. Like, they both equally at fault, but I would go after Drew with a vengeance though. That's your uncle. You know what I mean? Like, your uncle tonguing down your wife and screwing your wife. Like, please, I would show that fool no mercy. Bump all that. I would take his ass down. Ain't even no question on that one. Moving on from that. I love that Dante was giving Lulu a reality check and let her know, like, you got to calm down with this hot-headed stuff. Because she do. I understand that she, frantically looking for her daughter. I get all that. I respect it. But she got to calm down. Going off all half-cocked and stuff, that's not going to get you anything. That's not going to get you the desired results. You know what I'm saying? You're playing with fire. Like, you need to calm it down. Like, relax. You got everybody trying to help you, looking into their resources. Relax. You gonna find her. Chill. I love when her and Tracy reunited and she called her step monster. I freaking loved it. I love that reunion. Like, I know it just warmed Tracy's heart to see her. Tracy was not playing. As soon as she seen Lulu, she told everybody, including Long Neck, she said, out, get out, out. I need to talk to Lulu, get out. That was hilarious. It was sad though when they were talking about Luke and reminiscing and, talking about that whole situation. Cause I know for Luke to be gone, that's why I don't think he really gone though. Cause for a person of his status to not get a proper funeral, to not get no flashbacks or nothing major, I just feel like he can't really be gone. You know what I'm saying? Like, he gonna pop up at some point. Maybe not Tony Geary, but we might get some little day player trying to play Luke, where we see the back of his head or something. Something like that, where we get some inkling that he's alive. A hand, somebody saying his name, something of that nature. But I don't believe he really gone. Especially with this new Cassadine popping up. Whoever this Cassadine was that took all Ava money. It couldn't have been Nicholas. I really don't think it was Nicholas, so it was somebody in the Cassadines. But it probably is somebody new. Because they do need some new Cassadines. I'm just saying. But I'm not surprised that Tracy offered Lulu her resources and let her know, like, look, you got the Quartermaine resources. Like, all my resources is now your resources. I'm not surprised. Because she going to move, mountains to help Lulu. So that's definitely not a surprise. Let me go through my notes. But I think that's everything in this episode. Yeah, I think that's everything. Hit the comment section. Let me know what you all thought. And I will see you all later. Peace.